What is going on, everybody? Back on it. One Piece. 322, 321, 322. Last episode they got Franky looking like a fool out there, running around with his penile out. He essentially can't even go back now because he's going to be a registered sex offender. Like, he has no choice but to leave, essentially. We also got to see the new and improved ship. Franky's going to be our shipwright. What does that bring our crew number to? Luffy, Zoro, Nami. Luffy, Zoro, Nami. Sanji, Usopp. Chopper, Robin, Franky. Just 8. We had 8. I'm curious along the way if we'll bring on any others. I'm also curious if any will actually die along the way. And that could be pretty impactful moments there. But you know how One Piece goes. They don't really do. They tiptoe at the line, but they never go like over it. You know. But who knows? I mean, I've got 800 episodes. I mean, anybody could die across there, but will the actual crewmate die? If I had to put money on it, I would say no. But we'll just leave it there and see what happens. Regardless, we've got the ship. Franky's here. Hopefully these people end up like cheering him on as he leaves, and he just doesn't leave as like the sex offender that ran through the city with no pants type thing. But let's see. Let's see. Well, now he can't even go back. He has no choice. Yeah, I do. Oh. Why did they just give him that, like, montage in the rainbow? Good God, his reputation is ruined if he even had anything. Oh God. I don't like the way she said that. What is she about to do? She's not about to do what I think she's about to do, is she? She is. She is. Okay, you didn't have to replay it 6 times. Jesus Lord. You're gonna crush them. Okay, they're just dragging this shit on. As soon as she said, if you want to, I can get rough with him. I was like, she's not gonna do what I think she's gonna do, and she is. How long do we intend to do this? Okay, and his voice is echoing across the Grand Line. Even though he's a perv. Does she feel the sensations of things she touches too, by the way? I never even got a clarification on it. Does she feel pain or anything when she does that? Like, if one of her hands is out there and it gets burned, does she feel that, or And what do you have to do here? What is it that you have to do? They're still in pain because he's in pain. You gotta actually... Yeah. Not his dream ship. Yeah, but he hasn't used it for anything. It hasn't been on any crazy grand adventures. It hasn't made a name for itself yet. Yeah. There's a lot of things still left to do that he hasn't done yet. Oh, get him off of you. Get him off of you. Is what? Fair enough. For what he did. What happened to Tom? And he feels like he can't leave. As she chugs. Because if he feels like that, he'll never leave. He'll never ever leave. Never be ashamed of the never be ashamed of what you've built. You can't help what they get used for. Well, according to Tom, you can't. Do you blame the manufacturer for something that's used in a way that you maybe didn't intend? It's kind of like your own child thing. If your child grew up to be a mass murderer, do you love it regardless? That might be a little too much, but it's still the same. Like, you created, but it's also an inanimate object that you can. That's a deeper question. She still got his shit in a chokehold. I was about to say, does he just plan to live out his days like that forever, or what? He has to forgive himself. Yeah. Until he makes that decision. And here comes the classic One Piece piano in the background when the characters finally like realized it. I don't even know why he's crying. Like, is it because she's gonna rip him off like tangerines, or are the words actually hitting him? The hell was that? Is Yusuf showing up with some random shit? Oh, his bags. I wonder what does the Franky's family role become after he leaves? Like, maybe they can be used for good? I need a bigger bag than that. No, I think the swimsuit stealing was just one rogue. Well. He's gonna go. Hopefully he realizes it before this episode and we don't use 3 episodes to realize it. He's gonna keep denying it, keep denying it, keep denying it. Just get your ass in the shit, bro, and someone get this man a pair of pants. Yeah. When did we get grapes on the ship, by the way? Like what? Show me apples. Yeah. Are they saying they really did come off? What? So he's just been dramatic this whole time? Yeah, he's using it to cover the tears of him actually crying because of his feelings. Just get your dramatic ass up here so we can leave. We still gotta have probably an episode or 2 dedicated to the Usopsa nonsense. We haven't seen. Have we seen Sanji or Zoro? This. That sounded like marine footsteps. What was that? That's marine. That was a old Garp dog grandfather's ship, no? But didn't he sail away? Why would they be back here? Why would they be back? And do we really want to sail to run away from them? When it probably leaves the other people in danger if we do? There's his guys right there. One of them's missing a tooth. This is where he loses his tooth. Okay. Damn near Superman out there. He could have blasted his head off right here. So did he just clean up the streets, low-key? Like he just kind of rounded up all the thugs under him, that way he knows at least they're not doing anything bad? I was actually curious about the sisters part, actually. That's actually the backstory I am interested in. He's out here cleaning up the streets. Flashback to all them. There's a bunch of bums and shit on the street that I guess he takes in. So essentially he did kind of clean, yeah. I was curious how all these people came into his possession. He gave him a roof, got him off the streets, gave him food. I like the girl's hair better in the flashback than like the squares that it is. But didn't they still kind of, I can't remember, were they doing shady shit before? People in the town like were scared of them. So where'd they get that reputation from? Is it because they used to be like ex-thugs, ex-homeless people that they just kind of came with that reputation? Or this is like Usopp all over again and Sanji, like, get your asses on the boat. How much time does he have to decide? Literally 30 seconds. This makes me think that Usopp's return is going to be very kind of like nonchalant. I don't see them drawing it out like... Uh-oh. Yeah, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, the Marines are coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah, that's why I was confused, like, why is he back? He sailed away. Those have to be the heaviest pair, by the way, that they've been able to be thrown and caught and not like blow away in the wind or fall like 2 inches after you kill them. Alright, get your ass up here, let's go. Finally. We're missing one. Alright. Happened. Took 2 episodes, but looks like we got to it. He has the strongest bare feet this side of the Mississippi too, by the way. He's finally up out of there. Time for him to go make his own adventures. Okay. Could have easily put your pants on, brother. So the grandfather returned. Why? I'm very interested on why that was. What the hell was the reasoning in that? Because he made it seem like he's up at higher enough rank that like he can just kind of say whatever, pull enough strings. I was questioning, like, he's a lot of people that sail under his crew. All of them are just going to be okay with what, and like, first of all, he has a lot of people up under his crew. It's not like he left them all aboard the ship and he went to shore to talk to Luffy and let him know, hey, I'm going to let you go, I'm not going to turn you in, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. All his people came out. They saw Luffy, they identified all the Straw Hats, everything. And I'm like, dang, his men are that individually loyal that they're not going to say a damn thing? There's not a single spawndom in there or anybody that's trying to like get to a vice admiral or admiral level. They're just gonna be okay with that. You think you see all those new bounties that came out, somebody among his crew is gonna want to turn that in to try to get like up themselves. But I don't know why he returned. That's a TBD. Maybe we'll get that. Hopefully, hopefully we get the reason for that at some point. Why did he just float backwards with no pants? What the hell just happened there? I'm saying, put the damn swimsuit on. I will say there were some pretty funny moments for sure. So that kind of like, I guess, lets it go there a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty chuckles. The Chopper, Luffy reactions were pretty funny. Besides that, though, there's nothing to really deep dive into or go too crazy about. We kind of talked about it all there at the end. Why did his grandfather return is the question. Did he get ratted out by one of his crewmates or something? I mean, even Okaji's ass was here. So Okaji's deciding not to turn them in. His grandfather's not deciding to turn them in. It's not like his grandfather is just running over here for the first time. He was just here. Said he wasn't going to turn them in. Decided to leave and all that good stuff. So why has he returned is the question. That's probably the biggest thing I'm interested in. Will we get an answer to that? That's TBD. Usopp's not aboard the ship, so I'm curious how that's going to be. I would hate for them to take another episode and a half of Usopp's explanation. I do want there to be an actual conversation and not just Usopp like coming over there like hat in his hand, all sad, nervous, can't even say anything, and then he's finally going to say something and Luffy's like, "You're part of the crew, aren't you?" And Usopp just bawls crying and like gets on the ship and it's all just like an understanding, like nothing has to be said. I would like to see some words exchanged between the two, you know, because now he's coming back crawling to us. He's now the one without a ship. He's now the one without friends and a crew. Before, it's like, all right, you know, we'll leave you here. This is technically your ship, so we'll vacate, have at it. Now he's the one that needs somewhere to go and people to look in, you know, all those type of things. I would be curious to see a little bit of back and forth, but I don't need 2 episodes worth drawn out. See if we get any of that. We'll see if we get an explanation on why his grandfather has returned. We'll go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.